We begin tonight with the continuing search for people who ran from the scene after a crash that seriously injured a Grand Rapids K9 officer this morning. Here's another look at the dash cam video of the moment that at the corner of Madison Avenue and Hall Street. Police say after that crash, a K9 officer named Dozer couldn't use his back legs. He may have suffered a spinal injury. Police say 2 men and 3 women took off from the scene in a silver Nissan Altima. If you know who they are, you are asked to call the police. Now, we wanted to take a closer look tonight at the canines that work alongside first responders and their training. 13 on your side's Jeremiah Brown visited a local trainer today to get an idea at the training that canine officers like Dozer have received. Jeremiah.
Nate, the training these canines receive range from assisting in investigations, sniffing out narcotics or explosive, and saving the lives of their handlers. But they are also companions of the first responders they work alongside. Jason Arnold, owner of Grand Rapids K9 in Sparta, began professional dog training in 2015.
Most agencies are going to send them to a training facility that can incorporate dog and handler, and usually it's with former law enforcement that are doing these types of trainings as they have the experience set up.
Arnold says that capable dogs will begin an 8 to 12-week program, beginning with fundamentals and then partnering them with an officer.
And what you're going to do is you're going to take these drives that the dog naturally has and you're going to essentially channel them into doing certain tasks. For example, you're going to use a ball as motivation for narcotics detection. Okay, so really the dog's not looking for narcotics. The dog is looking for doing the task that's going to earn them the ball. In this case, it just happens to be that they're finding that odor.
He says there are 2 kinds of dogs an agency uses. Single-purpose canines typically work as patrol dogs, sniffing for narcotics or explosives.
A dual-purpose canine is going to be a dog that can do 3 things: track human scent, find narcotics or bombs, and bite on command if needed to assist the officer.
After work hours, the canines can also integrate into their handler's home and be a companion. But as they protect and serve, safety is not always guaranteed, and some canines retire early.
But generally speaking, how it goes is the officer gets first pick as to if they want to keep that animal. So if a department offers the dog to the officer and or handler and they either can't take them, don't want them, or for whatever reason, there is the Warrior Dog Foundation, which is a nonprofit that does take in working dogs and places them into homes.
Regardless of their job, these canines are still man's best friend.
The dog really is watching their back at all times. As a patrol dog, this dog is, the level of trust you have to have is basically life and death.
GRPD has said that there are no new updates on Dozer's condition and that he is still being medically evaluated. Anyone who may have any information on those involved in this crash can send an anonymous tip through Silent Observer at the contact information on your screen. Nate?